Have you ever wondered that every cell inside our body is like a tiny universe? And inside that cell there's a very special part, the mitochondria, often called the powerhouse of the cell. But did you know that mitochondria were once free-living organisms? Yes, they were once independent bacteria. And this fact leads us to one of the most fascinating scientific theories, endosymbiosis. Let's understand this through a story. Imagine a forest is on fire. There are two people trying to escape. One can't see, and the other can't walk. Alone, they're helpless. But together, one sees the path and the other walks. They become a perfect team. This is exactly what happened with ancient cells. Around 2 billion years ago, an aerobic bacterium, meaning it could use oxygen to make energy, entered a larger cell. At first, they just coexisted. But slowly, over time, they became such great partners that they couldn't live without each other. And that's how ancestral eukaryotic cells were born. The kind of cells that later formed plants, animals, and even humans. This theory was proposed in the 1960s by scientist Lynn Margulis, and it is called the theory of endosymbiosis. But where was the proof? Well, recently, scientists in Switzerland did something truly amazing. They took a fungus, Rhizopus microsporus, and inserted a bacterium into it, Mycetohabitans rhizoxinica. These two didn't harm each other. In fact, the bacterium made the fungus toxic so that it could infect plants, and together, they fed off the plant. But here comes the real twist. The scientists inserted the bacterium into a fungus that never had it before. It used to live alone. At first, nothing special happened. They simply coexisted. But as time passed and the fungus reproduced, something amazing occurred. The new generations of the fungus showed better coordination with the bacteria. This was solid evidence that endosymbiosis is not just a theory. It's a real, repeatable process even in the lab. Now scientists wonder, what if we could create similar relationships on purpose? What if we put plastic-eating bacteria in plant roots? Or medicine-making microbes into crops? This could redefine how we think about life itself. And just like mitochondria, even chloroplasts in plants, the parts that do photosynthesis, were once free-living bacteria too. So the next time you peek inside a cell, remember, you're not just looking at biology. You're witnessing a story of friendship, cooperation, and one of the most beautiful transformations in the history of life. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Student Edge for more amazing content. Now it's time to test your brain. Let's go with some quick questions. First up, we have a multiple choice question in English. What is the main function of mitochondria in a cell? Is it A, producing food from sunlight, B, storing DNA, C, producing energy, or D, fighting infections? Which scientist proposed the theory of endosymbiosis? A. Charles Darwin, B. Lynn Margulis, C. Gregor Mendel, D. Isaac Newton. What kind of bacterium was Rickettsia? A. Anaerobic, B. Aerobic, C. Photosynthetic, D. Parasitic. What does endosymbiosis literally mean? A. Cells fighting, B. Living inside together, C. Splitting into two, D. Dying together. What did scientists observe when bacteria were introduced to lone fungi? A. Immediate death of fungi, B. Fungi turned blue, C. Cooperation improved over generations, D. Bacteria became poisonous. Make sure to write your answers in the comment box below.